Welcome to Evolve with Books. Today, we're diving into one of the most thought-provoking books on self-awareness and personal growth, Ego is the Enemy, by Ryan Holiday. This book is a powerful exploration of how our own egos can sabotage our success and happiness. Whether you're striving for greatness in your career, personal life, or creative pursuits, understanding the destructive force of ego is essential. Let's unpack the wisdom of this modern classic and discover how you can overcome the barriers that ego places in your path. Part 1. Aspire the beginnings of ego. The first section of Ego is the Enemy focuses on the early stages of our journeys, when we are aspiring to achieve something significant. At this stage, ego can be particularly insidious. It whispers that we deserve more than we've earned, that we're destined for greatness without the need for hard work, and that we already know everything there is to know. This mindset is dangerous because it stops us from learning and growing. Holiday illustrates this point with historical examples, showing how many talented individuals have fallen prey to their egos, believing they were above the basics. But the truth is, no one is too good for the fundamentals. The greatest masters in any field remain lifelong students, constantly honing their craft. The book emphasizes that the first step to overcoming ego is embracing humility, recognizing that there's always more to learn, more ways to improve, and more opportunities to start fresh. Part 2. Success: the perils of ego when you've made it. When we reach a certain level of success, ego doesn't just disappear. In fact, it often becomes more pronounced. Now, with achievements under our belt, ego tells us that we're invincible, that we've earned the right to be complacent, and that we no longer need to listen to others. This is where many people fall, believing that past success guarantees future triumphs. Holiday warns us that success can be the breeding ground for arrogance. The moment we stop learning, stop being open to feedback, and stop pushing ourselves, we begin to decline. He shares stories of successful individuals and organizations that crumbled under the weight of their own ego, losing everything they had built because they believed they were above the rules that got them there in the first place. The key takeaway here is that success requires constant vigilance against ego. We must stay humble, remain curious, and always keep the student mindset alive, no matter how high we climb. Part 3. Failure: ego's role in our downfalls. Inevitably, life throws challenges our way. We might experience setbacks, failures, or even outright disasters. It's during these times that ego can be most destructive. When things go wrong, ego tells us to blame others, to avoid responsibility, and to shy away from the hard work of rebuilding. But the truth is, failure is a part of the journey. It's not the end, it's a new beginning. Holiday emphasizes that ego makes failure harder to bear. Instead of learning from our mistakes, we become defensive, angry, and bitter. But if we can set ego aside, failure becomes an opportunity for growth. It teaches us resilience, humility, and the importance of perseverance. The author uses the example of legendary leaders who faced failure head-on, learning from their experiences and coming back stronger than ever. The message is clear: setbacks are not the enemy, ego is. The middle path: confidence without ego. Holiday offers a solution to the ego problem by encouraging us to find a middle path between crippling self-doubt and overwhelming arrogance. This middle ground is confidence, confidence rooted in self-awareness, hard work, and a realistic understanding of our abilities. Confidence doesn't boast or seek validation, it knows its worth and quietly gets the job done. Throughout the book, Holiday reminds us that the greatest enemy we face is often within. By keeping our egos in check, staying grounded in reality, and continually striving to learn and grow, we can achieve true success, success that is lasting, meaningful, and free from the destructive influence of ego. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. This book is a wake-up call for anyone seeking to achieve greatness, reminding us that the biggest obstacle to our success might just be ourselves. If you found this review insightful, please consider subscribing to Evolve with Books for more deep dives into life-changing books. Remember, success is not just about conquering the world, It's about conquering yourself. Until next time, keep evolving with books.